Receiver is a roguelike FPS. This is a tile, and this is a tile. They spawn one after the other. And for the jam, I made a tile for Receiver, this one. I marked where turrets might spawn, because they do so randomly. In Receiver you put spawn points, and then there's some algorithm that determines whether or not enemies, like turrets, spawn, and goodies, like items, spawn or not. The theme of the level design jam is contrast. So as opposed to the tiles in vanilla Receiver, I wanted to go off-grid and make a contrast to the square base plate that every level takes place on. In the end, I did this only on the top level. There are 3 levels, although this second level also has a, well, contrast of using 2 levels in one. But anyways, I decided to just turn the whole thing by 45 degrees. And after I did that, I couldn't keep working on this project for a few days because I just couldn't handle these annoying seams. And I couldn't fix them in the end either, I just had to accept them, which was a lesson in its own. And there's some gap as well that I didn't fix. The windows turned out to be a bit too high. There's another drone spawn, possible drone spawn there, and another turret plus goodies right under it. So if you look at the map from the top, it looks quite symmetrical. But I added some contrast, through color. Well, nothing special about that, but also this section leads down, while this one does not. Also, in contrast to my previous level design endeavors, I gave up on making rails make sense, and I just pulled a bar out of the wall and kept pulling and twisting. Same for the ramp stairs. I didn't even touch stairs because invisible collision boxes, as they are used in vanilla Receiver, I just didn't want to have to deal with that. So I made ramps, and then the railings, just one long line made out of some super duper metal, I suppose. As you can see here, I forgot to add a texture. Happens. And as you can see here, I forgot to add some floor. Happens when you move the entire section by 1 meter this way, but forget that the ground does not connect here. Now here we come to the section I most hate about this version of a map. I didn't know what to do with this area, and so I just made a stupid labyrinth and then made it symmetrical. And it's stupid because when enemies spawn there, they should be able to see you, but for some reason in Receiver, hip high is enough to block view. Like this. It's a bit pathetic. But that's how it is, so you have to work around it. Down here we have an area inspired by the arcade tile of Receiver 2. Basically it's just a roundabout. That's not how you call it, right? Basically it's just a loop around a hole in the middle. And as opposed to other tiles, this one does not have a direct path down. But let's hope I can survive this. Nope. Well, since we're on the topic of dying, let's see what happened the first time I walked down here. Mind you, that was after submitting the map. Okay, so we're back over here. Let's try to jump down safely. There we go. And... oh, look at that, another texture I missed. Okay, yes, here we go. And now safe and sound and done. Okay, so let's see what spawned here besides that drone. Oh, another drone. Aha. And aha again. Oh. Oh, look at that, we have tape. We have to find 11 to win this game. Huh? What? Oh, what are you doing there? Seems like a bug. Alright, and in this case we have a drone and a goodie bag right below it. Weird. Okay, so down here... this area is inspired also by the arcade area of Receiver 2, but also the storage area of the underground one. And there's no contrast here. By that time I was just running to make the deadline. Anyways, I'm happy I participated in this level design jam, and considering how long it took me to make my first level pack, tile pack, this was pretty quick. The pressure was useful, so I'll polish this map up a little and put it on Steam Workshop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, ciao!